I'm not crying, you're crying. While childhood Rasha is still getting over her abandonment issues caused when Steve Burns, the original host of Blue's Clues, abruptly went off to college in 2002 and left us with his stranger brother Joe, grown-up Rasha just wants to say, thank you, Steve. I'm sorry, not sorry, Gen Z, baby boomers and Gen X, but millennials have had it pretty damn hard, and every time things seem to be getting somewhat better, boom. Pandemic. Economic crisis. War. Price of avocado toast increases. We're the generation that grew up watching airplanes hit the World Trade Center in elementary school. This part of life truly sucked if you were Muslim, too. We watched our parents buy homes and lose them. We graduated and couldn't find jobs. We went to grad school, because what else are you going to do when you're unemployed? And graduated with crippling student loan debt. We were ridiculed for buying $8 avocado toast instead of houses. Someone tell me where I can find an $8 home, please. We experienced a traumatic political season. And when we hit what's supposed to be the best years of your life, the universe said, here's a pandemic. Oh yeah, and racism. And also the West Coast is on fire, Texas froze over and the East Coast flooded. Original Blue's Clues host Steve Burns talks about abrupt departure in emotional video. So when the OG host of Blue's Clues, Burns, decided to show up almost 20 years later just to check in on us, it's no wonder millennials simultaneously broke down. We started out with clues and now it's what? Student loans, and jobs, and families, and some of it has been kind of hard, you know. I know you know, Burns said in a Nickelodeon Twitter video. Yes, Steve. It has been hard. Now, it's not like us millennials have just been sitting around waiting on Steve to return from college. Truthfully, many of us forgot about Steve, sorry Steve. But during a time when it seems like the world is just spiraling down, having a beloved TV host from one of your favorite childhood shows come back to say hello and tell us we look great, feels like a big warm hug we all needed. Kind of like this one he gave Stephen Colbert when he appeared on The Late Show Thursday. Steve didn't have to come back. We'd made ourselves comfortable with Joe and the new host, Josh De La Cruz, who is serving a new generation of clue solvers in Blue's Clues and You. And the abrupt change in hosts and Steve's abandonment actually prepared us for the disastrous life ahead. But his return turned our hardened exteriors soft and was clearly much needed. It took us back to our unscathed childhood and gave us a sliver of hope that maybe, just maybe, things might be okay. Looking to improve your mood and sleep better? Experts say to take more baths. Fans on social media were moved, too. We're also emotionally damaged from this last year and a half that Steve from Blue's Clues was like, I have to address the nation, tweeted Jaron Myers. Did Steve Burns of Blue's Clues just cure every 90s kid's quarter-life crisis? Trizzy Wizzy wrote. Another said, I never knew I needed the validation from Steve. This skit seemed to sum up our feelings exactly. And like my friend at Camosidize tweeted just moments before Steve reappeared, I feel like millennials are one no really how are you away from emotionally breaking down. Indeed, we were. Indeed, we are. Now excuse me while I pick myself up off the bathroom floor and go face this slightly less cruel world.